Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. I recently went to Los Angeles and I got to visit with Jay Leno in his world-famous garage. Thank you, Bailey. In his world-famous garage, and let me tell you, he was so generous and kind with his time that I actually went there and said, Jay, there's so much to cover. I'm going to try to cover it all in the segment for TV time. He goes, well, let's do 2 or 3 segments then. What do you need? I'm here for you. And I was like, okay, well, can I ask about this? And he was like, ask anything you want. He was so kind. So this is part 2 of my amazing interview with the Hollywood iconic host, Jay Leno. Okay, I'm back with Jay Leno because when you're talking to Jay, there are so many things that come up, you know, I have to condense it down for time, for TV. So you've had such an amazing career. You know, we've talked about how you did things on The Tonight Show. I have a quick question. Do you still keep in contact with Ross Matthews?
Oh, yeah, I do see Ross all the time.
Because you gave him this big break.
Yeah, I get Ross, and I like Ross. Ross is, you know, I'm so proud of him. He's done so well. He's become, you know, he's just sort of this wacky, off-the-wall kid who wanted to be in show business. And I say this lovingly, he didn't have any talent in the sense of singing or dance. You know, if you can sing or dance or tell jokes, well, right away you can show people what you do and go, oh, well, that's pretty good. Whereas he's a personality, which is harder to get ahead in show business because a lot of people have personality. How do you put yours at the forefront, you know? So that's why I'm proud of him. He's done quite well, and he's on, every time I turn on an afternoon talk show, he's there. Yeah. And you know, he's terrific. And he's not a kid anymore. He must be 45 or something now. But he was just like a college student when I met him.
Well, that's gonna feel good. And also, I personally watched every season of Last Man Standing. And I loved when you came on. Like, you were on a few seasons, and I don't know if you were like a guest star or recurring, but how was that working with Tim Allen and on that show?
You know, Tim asked me to do the show. To this day, I have no idea what it paid. I just did the show because it was fun. And we could break character a couple of times, which you don't know. My favorite one was like the first, Tim just said, yeah, I played Joe Leonard, the guy in the garage. And he goes, Tim just said off the hand, yeah, maybe you should have been a talk show host, you know, something like that. And I said, yeah, you know what happened? Then I probably get stuck working on some lame sitcom. And it went back and forth, and we kept it in. It was stepping out of the show, but it was just so funny because it was real, you know.
Jay, I remember that scene.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know that was improv.
No, it's just improv. It's just, you know, because, you know, Tim and I like to needle each other, you know. So
that is so great.
At least I'm not on some lame sitcom.
Did you ever, you know, your whole tenure at Tonight Show, and you know, you've been in the business so long, was there anybody that came on that you were like, did you ever get starstruck, ever?
Well, yeah, I mean, I got starstruck all the time. I had favorites. One of my favorites is Sean Connery. I love Sean Connery because he's nothing like James Bond. You know, Sean Connery was a longshoreman. He was also Mr. Universe third runner-up. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah. I mean, he was a tough guy. I mean, he would fight. Come on, G, but every time he comes to the show, go, G, what's the latest filthy joke going about, G? You know, so I'd tell him a joke, and he would laugh like a pirate. He would laugh like, I mean, literally laugh like, I mean, to the point where you're laughing, and people in the hall will go, what's going on? You're like, and he's the only guy I actually saw slap his knee when he laughed.
He was a knee slapper.
Yeah. And yeah, he was just a character. I really liked him. And, you know, my mom was from Scotland, so my mom would always say, you know, Jamie, that's Sean Connery, that's a real man, Jamie. Come on, don't talk like that. Stop it. Oh, that's a real man, Jamie. Come on, stop it. Stop that. Stop that. Yeah. So Sean Connery was fun, yeah.
That is awesome. What is the grind, the day by day? So Tonight Show, it's daily. You Bet Your Life, daily. Is it a different kind of grind?
I like daily because you're only as good as, you have to go, you have that. You know, we do a show weekly, you agonize because you think you're not putting enough into it. With Tonight Show, you write jokes. We would tape at 4:30. You'd write jokes up to 4:15. Okay, pencils down. Gotta go with what we have. If the joke works, great. If it doesn't, well, you got another show tomorrow. Try to do better. So I like that finality of you got to stop right now, because if it was once a week, you'd just be up all night every day and thinking, no, that's not good enough. You know, so I actually like the day-to-day thing of it, because it's like raising laboratory mice. Okay, that patch didn't work out. Okay, here's some more. You know.
Right. And one final thing before we go, because we are in your garage and you're known for your classic cars, and
right.
I'm trying not to be like a kid in a candy store, because everywhere I look, It's amazing. Tell us about Jay Leno's Garage and all your cars, and it's just amazing.
I mean, some of the cars are very valuable, and some are just cars that I like, you know. Anything that rolls, explodes, and makes noise is pretty much what I like. But when you work with your hands during the day, you appreciate how easy it is to tell jokes at night. You know, my favorite story was I'm not going to say who it was, had a big star on the show, and during the commercial, he goes, Jay, you know sports cars, something you get, what's a good sports car to get? So I said to him, well, this new Ferrari that just came out is really unbelievable. And he went, yeah, but everybody's got a Ferrari. I said, okay, first of all, everyone does not have a Ferrari. Okay, I said, you have to get out of Beverly Hills, okay? You've been here too long. Well, you see Ferraris like every day. I said, most people have never seen a Ferrari. I know Ferrari enthusiasts who have never seen a Ferrari. Go to Gary, Indiana. Let me know how many Ferraris you see. And he realized how stupid it is. And then he started to laugh. I said, never say that in public again. Or you'll be taken out the street. You'll be beaten. You'll be killed. Yeah, and that's what I mean. So that's why when you work with your hands, it makes you appreciate how easy it is to make a living talking.
Right, and I think that's why people identify with you, Jay, because you're real and you understand us, the common man who do live in Missouri and work with our hands daily.
It doesn't get more common than this.
Very common, guys.
This is the common man.
Jay, thank you so much for your time, and don't forget to catch You Bet Your Life weekdays on Fox. I'm the common man, CJ.
That was perfect. From Jay Leno. You can
Yes.
quote that now and put that on some advertising.
I could be like Jay Leno's quote, Jeremy is the common man.
That was priceless. That was awesome.
Did you not appreciate his realness? Like, he's so real.
That was what I noticed too. The moment he started talking about how, okay, some people haven't even seen a Ferrari, and then he starts talking about Gary, Indiana. I'm like, that is so beautiful of how relatable that he is and how down to earth and home like he is. I mean, I wouldn't have known that though. I love that.
I love that he's kept his humbleness.
Yeah.
He's very humble. He keeps it real. He knows he's appreciative of what he has achieved in life.
Yeah.
And he's thankful, and that's where I got from it.
You can't find that very often.
No. In Hollywood, you get too much around those yes people who blow smoke and always treat you like a king or a queen, and you lose touch with reality.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like he's lost touch with reality at all.
No.
And just appreciative for every single day. And he was the nicest, though. So I have to say, kudos to Jay Leno, and you can catch You Bet Your Life right here on Fox every day. Yay. All right, coming up, we're going to head to Buffalo Run Casino and Resort right after this. Yeah, he was so nice. And I was like, all the cars. I could